MMA boxing talk here. I heard a very, very interesting rumor. Like I said, just a rumor. Yair Rodriguez versus Duho Choi at a TUF finale, which obviously the next TUF finale is November 5th, which is RDA versus Tony Ferguson. They're headlining the card. But this fight would honestly would be really, really great, and the hardcore fans would just, obviously have a big, just be really excited about it. These are two, undefeated young fighters, tremendous amount of potential both guys have, athletic abilities, all these things, and they both have very, very bright futures. And I think win or lose, despite what their records end up becoming, if they do end up having a few losses because they're both undefeated, um, I just think that regardless, the real fans that know and follow the sport will always tune in because they're always will put on an exciting, entertaining fight, and it won't be a snooze fest. And so anyway, I'm really excited about this. I really hope it does happen. Now, Ariel Hawani did tweet out saying reports Yair Rodriguez versus Duho Choi are inaccurate. Rodriguez has no fight healing up. No plans of having him fight in Mexico as of now. Mexico will be November 5th. That was the RDA Ferguson fight I was telling you about. That's the next TUF finale. But so Ariel Hawani, when he said he has no fight healing up, he's talking about Rodriguez. He did clarify that afterwards on Twitter. But right, Yair Rodriguez just had a 5-round fight against. It was a war against Alex Caceres. Great fight. It was a split decision win. I thought he deserved a unanimous decision. I thought he won 3 of the rounds, but it is what it is. He won the fight, and I was actually thinking that Caceres versus Duho Choi would be a great matchup, but they're going with a different route. And this is similar. This fight here, Yair Rodriguez versus Duho Choi, reminds me of Cody No Love Garbrandt versus Thomas Almeida. Not in style matchups or the way these fighters fight, but two young, undefeated, guys with a lot of hype and just finishing everyone or looking spectacular regardless. Because Yair Rodriguez doesn't always finish his opponents, but regardless, it does remind me a lot of the Garbrandt Almeida fight. And the UFC, they want to know what these fighters are made out of. So Yair Rodriguez versus Duho Choi would be a good matchup, and it makes for an interesting fight because they were talking about Duho Choi versus Cub Swanson. It was just a rumor, but sometimes when you make that leap too quickly, the experience level is just there's such a gap. So obviously this is a type of fight that gets both Yair Rodriguez versus Duho Choi a lot of experience in this fight. Because someone's going to walk away, obviously, with the W. So, this will build, even whoever loses this fight will still gain a tremendous amount of, experience. And not to mention, the real fans will know, well, that loss was, it was two prospects, undefeated prospects fighting, and, the other guy got the better of them. But a couple years down the road, they rematch. It could be a different story. It's very, very interesting. I cannot wait for this fight. Both guys I'm a huge fan of. Duho Choi, I mean, there's really not much footage on him in the UFC. I'm pretty sure he's 3 fights. He's 3-0, I believe, in the UFC. 3 first-round knockouts. I mean, this guy's spectacular. And Yair Rodriguez has all the flashy kicks. He's the guy that's really gonna wow, get the wow from the fans and the crowd. Definitely not the most efficient fighter. That's for damn sure. Duho Choi is a lot more efficient. And his boxing, his stand up is just better. He's so slick on his feet. I think he can counter and he can put pressure on smoothly. And Yair Rodriguez showed that he got tagged a lot by Caceres. Like I said, Caceres Duho Choi would be a great boxing MMA fight basically because I think it would be stand up for the most part. That would be a good fight. But regardless, this fight I'm really excited about. I hope it happens. But like I said, I didn't even fucking say this. I should have said this earlier on in the video. But if the fight doesn't happen on November 5th, TUF Latin finale, because Rodriguez is healing up. If it doesn't happen then, it could possibly happen December 3rd at TUF 24 finale, which is Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson fighting the winner, the TUF winner. So, that would also really help that card out, because I think RDA versus Ferguson, that's, I think, going to get enough views to begin with. RDA is an ex-champion, maybe not a lot of views, who am I kidding? But Mighty Mouse, no one really gets too interested in that. Not to mention, he's fighting, the winner of a Ultimate Fighter TV show. Like, come on, it's kind of insane. But that division, doesn't. Everyone's always complaining about how there's no competition at that level, at that 125-pound division. Here's their chance. Maybe we'll find a diamond in the rough. You never know. Somewhere, I'm almost curious. I'm almost tempted to watch this show, just because I have a gut feeling that there's going to be one or two studs that come out of this show. Young guys, that have been training MMA for 5-6 years, and they've been training MMA, not boxing and wrestling and jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's very, very interesting. But let me know what you guys think. So, if this fight doesn't happen November 5th, they can always, go and fight on that date, December 3rd. But let me know what you guys think. I'm excited for this fight. I really, really hope it gets made. I think it will get made. And, it's no surprise UFC does this. Like I said, the most recent one that reminds me of this fight was Garbrandt versus Almeida. Two undefeated killers ready to face. And one has to get derailed. But it's a good learning process in the meantime. But let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. Peace.